Hey everyone, coming at you with a video today, kind of an update about FRAC-T camo. So I have my Q&A live stream coming up this Thursday. That would be March 12th. Sorry, just had to look at my calendar. So Thursday, March 12th, I'll be doing my live Q&A, but I wanted to do an update beforehand just solely about FRAC-T camo, my camouflage brand. So a couple of things. I'm in the final, the very last kind of stage with the trademark filing with USPTO, the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. So last year, filed the trademark, went through the registration process, which includes an assessment period and any conflict dissent filing from any other companies who may have a stake in ownership, which obviously there wasn't any. There usually isn't. And things like that, and then it goes through the formal registration and then becomes active with active registration, where I can use the TM trademark, which I use now, and then starting to integrate the R registered trademark that you see with brand names. The last period of the active in-use status with the registration filing is coming up next month. So that means I have to submit samples under each class of goods and services under the mark, the brand name. They call it the mark, the trademark. There's different classes of goods and services. So backpacks and rucksacks are one class, camouflage netting is another class, apparel is another, printed fabric provision is another, which I have all those classes. So what I'm needing to do is to submit, thankfully it only needs to be photos, samples of products with branding, and then photos of some of the printed textile and stuff, which I have most of that. I'm in the process of getting a couple of more manufacturing partners on board. Sable Defense will be coming on board. I'm very excited about that. They do in-house lamination apart from other stuff, and they make really awesome, slings. They make plate carriers, so if you were eyeing up, say, a low-vis plate carrier, they're considering making them in FRAC-T camo patterns. They're going to start with the W pattern first, the kind of flagship woodland pattern. So they're coming on board. I am talking to Bear Customs, which I believe he's in Tennessee. I can't quite remember. I talked to Nathaniel the other day. Really nice dude. He makes bags and backpacks, so that's an additional bag maker on top of Whitmore Handmade Customs, who does very, very limited custom order stuff, but he's still a manufacturing partner when people place a custom order with him to request FRAC-T builds. So those two are coming on board. I'm still waiting to hear back from Tact Wrap. They're coming on board. Pete's an awesome guy. He had bought some material in a couple of patterns, Desert D pattern, W Woodland pattern, and I believe FL Florida pattern, if I'm not mistaken. So Tact Wrap products will be coming out soon with FRAC-T patterns, at least in those iterations. And yeah, talking to a couple of other partners. Open Gear, just talked to them the other day, and so hopefully something will come with that. I got some more conference calling and stuff. But what I need to do is, now that I'm getting most of the classes covered with manufacturing partners and then sample provision with those photos and stuff, I need to find another like fleece liner jacket or hoodie manufacturer here in the United States for that last class for apparel in general. Rainier Fabrics has a seamstress partner locally to them that makes beanies and stuff, but they haven't been added to the catalog yet. I'm waiting for those to get added because I need that as a sample too. And just additionally on top of that, I'm looking for another apparel sample. I don't know if the one partner that's going to be coming on board, that I can't really say too much about just yet, but a run of 4 different camo patterns in Anorax will be coming soon. I don't know if they're going to have them all ready for pre-order by the time of that cutoff date, but I think they're working on one right now just for a promotional and market and submission sample for me, which I cannot thank them enough for that. That should be coming soon, so more announcements will be coming about that. But aside from this, the Anorax stuff, I want to find one more manufacturer that can jump on board as quickly as possible. So I'm really grinding. This is a very, very, very busy month and crunch period for that kind of stuff. in order to have submissions ready by, like, I think it's the end of the first week of April into the second week, something like that. I thought it was August, but I got some dates mixed up, and then my lawyer clarified that for me, which I appreciate. And so I just need to get all the photos compiled, all the samples and stuff compiled for that qualify for each class, just 1 or 2 marker samples for each, and give them to my lawyer to submit. He's been clutch in helping with this stuff. He's got some background doing it before, so he's been very helpful. Kind of a pro tip, if you're going to start a business and go through this kind of process with trademark registration and all that stuff, get a good lawyer. They are worth their weight in gold, especially ones that do good flat rate fees like mine does and stuff, and has experience doing it. They are clutch to have on retainer. Not the cheapest, but it's worth it. So that being said, yeah, looking for another manufacturing partner for more apparel options until the second textile materials provider and printer comes on board. I'm still kind of working things out with them because they're not structured like Rainier Fabrics as far as having a direct retail opportunity. Same as like what like Camo Fabric Depot under Shop Fabrics in Ohio does. Unfortunately, this other potential partner doesn't have anything like that just yet. I was talking with them and they're like, yeah, we're actually considering that. So I need to talk with them more about that. It's been a couple of months since I've really heard anything from them, about 2 months. So I need to get on board with that. So then more nylon options are available, as well as ripstop for uniforms, as well as Sam 1, which is another material that some companies like Tacticloak use that what they want to come on board. And they make awesome cloaks that have some semblance of IR mitigation, as well as being NIR and stuff. And so yeah, there's other companies that want to come on board, and there's other companies that I'm still slowly in that process and everything. So there's going to be a bunch more partners coming. Refuge Medical had picked up some material, and they're going to be making some hopefully bags, so I can get a sample from them, but also pouches and some other equipment. They've got a bunch of the W pattern stuff in a couple of different material types. So you need an IFAC and you want a new FRAC-T camo, go check them out, because they're going to be coming on board, coming online here soon. I know the stuff is in the sew shop right now, and I just sent them branded fabric tags not that long ago. So that's another one. So that's kind of cool. And yeah, just looking for more partners. So I got to look for another apparel maker, and then yeah, just really kind of just crunch on it. So that's kind of the status of things right now, is finishing this final bit of trademark stuff, which is kind of like an after the fact thing because it's already registered and active, but it has to show active in use with these samples. So that's what I have to do. So doing that, after that, smooth sailing, and I can just work with more partners, this other textile provider additionally, a printer and stuff to work with them, apart from just getting more in general on board. So there's some really awesome companies that are coming on board, and hopefully a handful more in the future here. So my goal was somewhere between 4 and 6 by summer, and it looks like I'm going to be hitting that goal, which is really awesome. I'm really, really happy about that. So a lot of information here, but I just wanted to give a formal update on the FRAC-T stuff and like what's going on with that. It's a slow process with some of the stuff, trying to get certain things in order. Uniform stuff is honestly the hardest, because there's only a couple of U.S. uniform manufacturers that don't just do contract MOQ stuff with minimum order quantity, which are huge quantities. I don't have space or money for that, so I need to find a company that has a retail platform. So I've kind of talked on and off with a couple, but all the rest out there make their stuff overseas. So that's the hardest thing, is uniforms. So I think that's something that people need to understand. I am talking to Fire Force Ventures as well. I know one of the guys over there, we've been talking, and they may come on board in the future too, but I can't say that for sure. But they've been really awesome to talk to, and they're really cool dudes, and they like my camo. So just all the positive vibes and response and everything that I've been getting and everything, it's just been awesome. So I'm really happy about all that. And yeah, a lot of info here, but it's kind of a big update, and some serious partners that have come on board. Again, on the website, partners are listed, current partners are listed, and partners that are in the process of getting products ready to release, and more are going to be added soon. I'm going to be adding at least 3 or 4 more here shortly, which is awesome. So very, very, very stoked about that. Yeah, more stuff coming soon. But if you want FRAC-T stuff, there's already custom order partners on board. They're listed on the website again, and then you can check his Instagram and stuff too. But they're there, and there's more coming. But keep an eye out with these companies. And if there's one that is making something that you want and you want it in a FRAC-T pattern, do a custom order with them. They'll order the material and make it for you. So, yeah, it really exciting. Very stressful right now because of the crunch period and like all that stuff. Because I don't want to have to file an extension. Because if I do, it's gonna be like $850. I don't know if that includes lawyer fees or not. I think it might, but yeah, I don't want to have to file for an extension, so I'm trying to crunch and get this done before then. It can happen because I've got a month. So, yeah, that's where I'm at here. So, that's the update for now. So, all right, Q&A live stream on Thursday, and yeah, I appreciate everyone's support and spreading the word and everyone liking the camo. It took a long time to get it released, get the brand going, and yeah, I just really appreciate all the support. And you know, if you have a connection with a company out there or whatever that's in the U.S. and does U.S. manufacturing, send them my way, and do it politely. I appreciate all of you. I do. Nothing but good vibes. So yeah, that's kind of the update here. So it's a long one, a lot of info I rattled off here, but we're making some really good headway. So it's not a Sisyphean effort, thankfully, but it is a grind. So with that, thank you all very, very much. I appreciate it. And yeah, more good stuff coming soon. Metal up. Out.